My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Yes, we are back for more craziness with our Journeyman save, where the motto is, are you not entertained? Yes, I'm tired. I can't. I just had a run. Wearing a cap after a run makes no sense. Yeah, I just ran for about an hour and 20 minutes only. Yeah. Trying to slowly get my running up to 2 hours plus. Yeah. Well, I could have run, but if I had carried on running, I would have missed the stream. So I had to okay, time to stop. It'll take me 1 hour to cool down. I still haven't cooled down. I'm still I can still feel the heat coming out from my body. Absolutely love the fact that I'm trying to get my running back. Yeah, basically just want to be able to run those distances I was able to run before, but let's be realistic. Some of those distances I'm not going to be seeing for the rest of my lifetime, man. It's not happening. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to run like the way I used to run before. But I'll just be happy if I can sustain 2 hours first, then 3 hours, and then finally 4 hours. Then I'll go to 5 hours, right? Non-stop running. And that's my goal. So I'm now up to about 1 hour and 30 minutes. So slowly, my target is by the end of next month, it'll be 2 hours. Yeah. And then I'll be good to go already. Then I just do 2 hours. I have to do a 2 hour run once a week, right? So the rest of the week is made up of strength, muscles. I put on muscles so that I burn more calories. I gotta put on more muscle so I can burn more calories, right? I don't understand why people seem to go like, Daljit, why are you working out? Why are you doing strength? You're a runner, so shouldn't you be running more? I'm like, dude, you're not gonna lose weight simply by running alone. So you gotta supplement it with a lot of strength work, core strength work for your legs, for your hamstrings, for your glutes, especially for your arms and your shoulders. Yeah, you gotta get those working. Otherwise, you're gonna feel tightness in your shoulders when you're running halfway through, and then you're gonna go, man, I'm so tired. You see, that's the thing. Right? A lot of people get tightness here and here, and then when they feel tight, they can't run anymore. So that's got to do with the fact that you're not conditioned enough. So you gotta do a lot of you have to do a lot of muscles. So I'll be working on muscles as well. And man, Mondays, I hate Mondays in the gym. But it's good. So it's not like two 1 hour runs a week. Yeah. So slowly that's gonna go up. Man, I don't know. I don't have the time to do that. So I'm trying to make time for it. Yeah, it's affected my content, but I want to get my health sorted first. Like, my health is more important. Right? I know content is important. I'm trying to answer more questions during streaming. There's a video coming out today. It's a lower league manager's guide, something that you guys asked for. So if you guys have any questions about the game, specifically areas of concern, I might do another video like balls over the top. I think a lot of people might be struggling with this. I mean, I've seen chat involving other people. I mean, not me directly, but it seems like the theme among them as well is defending the ball over the top. And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, I've conceded 1 or 2 goals from balls over the top, but it hardly ever happens, right? You see my streams, right? Balls over the top, unless I want to entertain people. And that's when we go, you're not entertained. And then we get these crazy scorelines, right? Like 6-3, 5-4, 4-3s. Look at this match against Torino, man. This was an entertaining game, 4-3, right? This is extremely entertaining. You guys got worried once they pulled it back to 3-3, right? And then we scored the final goal in the 72nd minute. And then we had another match here, which was also very entertaining. This was quickly get up to about a few goals. And then you see the AI making a comeback. And this is also a very entertaining game. Right? And then we've had a few of these kind of games, right? But I mean, not as bad as last season. Last season was absolutely crazy. I mean, we had some crazy scorelines last season. 5-4, 6-4. Man, this season, I think... we haven't got that happening. And speaking of tactics, I think Yesterday we did bring our tactics. There were some very good tactics out there. I'm gonna do a little best of the week. Put 2 tactics out. I'm gonna edit that sometime today. There are some tactics. I think for most people, if you're doing a save and you're struggling, maybe stick to a tactic that you understand, you know. Don't go switching tactics. It doesn't help when you've got a content creator like me and says, hey, guess what? I got a Dropbox folder. You got about 100 tactics there. Go pick one. No, that's not helpful. So what I recommend is finding a tactical system you enjoy. I mean, some of you are a bit insane. Captain Hawk, he's not here yet, but he's one of those. He loves to use, I don't know if it's Captain Hawk or somebody else. One of you guys has been using one of my tactics, every different tactic of mine every single season. All right, so he's having a lot of fun. But, you know, at the end of the day, the most important thing about your tactics is trying to understand your own system. It doesn't matter if you like playing a 4-4-2, become the king of the 4-4-2. If you like playing the 4-3-3, be the king of the 4-3-3. The thing about Football Manager is this, right? You find a tactic you understand, you play well, you do well. That's it. It's as simple as ABC. The whole notion that your tactic has found out, not really. I mean, the AI isn't that smart. Okay, basically when I broke the match engine in 2003, SI created a new tactical creator. Then after that, I broke the match engine again in FM 16, 17. I broke it one more time, and then we had line of engagement coming out and changes the defensive line. So the game does, SI does go in and make drastic changes because they see an exploit, right? There are exploits in the game. But let's ignore all the exploits. Right now, today, are there exploits in the game? There are exploits in the game. All right, there are. Yeah. The thing is, this game doesn't handle pass into space very well, right? So the problem is a lot of the teams that are playing with pushed up defensive lines, right? Or basically you use that push, step up more, right? When you play step up more and you don't have fast, mentally strong defenders, you get caught out with the ball over the top. So a lot of people are playing against pressing systems. They play a 4-3-3, DM, boom, ball comes over the top. They can see the goal. Yeah, it's painful, but you can offset that by having defenders with anticipation, concentration, jumping reach, right? And acceleration. It's like, okay, we can't call it Holy Trinity. There are 4 attributes, right? So we call it what? I don't know, man. I was coming up with something interesting to call it. Can't come up with one. So 4 attributes. Face that. If you find a ball coming over the top, go drop off more. Or better still, you know, when you go to the tactic like this, right? Don't choose. Look at my tactics. Drop off more. A lot of my tactics are drop off more. Like a lot of them. Ponty Python is drop off more. Have you noticed one thing? Majority of my tactics are drop off more with big blocks. Why? Because this is actually the best way of playing it. The engine, right? I mean, okay, now we're talking about playing to the engine, right? Exploiting the engine. But ultimately, you need players, man. Where do you get the inspiration for new tactics? I sleep, wake up, come up with a new tactic. No, I don't have inspiration for new tactics. Just get bored. I just get bored. Sometimes, yeah, I look at teams playing football and I go like, oh, how can I get the Sherby style into Football Manager? Or I see, like, okay, I tell you, I don't get inspired with Real Madrid. I don't. I've seen Real Madrid play a few times and I'm not inspired. I watched Real Madrid play, okay, all right, this is boring. 4-3-3, DM, mid-block. Hit early cross, pass into space, finds fast players. That's it. Yeah, so find a don't fall into the trap that you need to go create tactics. Just find one. And that's the reason why I've created a whole boatload of tactics for you. Right? There's so many right now, right? So if you go in, this is just the list here. These are all the tactics that we have used, right? We made love. We haven't played love. So many. There's so many tactics here. But I get bored with tactics very fast. And then there are so many here as well. This is the Discord folder. No, this is a public folder. So let's look at the Discord folder. I think the Discord folder has more tactics. Right? We have got first generation tactics are here. In fact, a lot of the first generation tactics work. Right? They all work. Right? Somebody asked me about my Bayern Munich system. The Bayern Munich system I made from FM21 still works in FM23. We could go in and make it and play it. What you do normally is you just make small changes. Like if you're not sure about tactic, just my advice is, right, in most of your tactics, right, you start off without any of these. Right? If you take an older tactic from an older version of the game, right, just uncheck all these. Right? And then play it the way it has been set up. Yeah, so Monty Python is a lot of goals. So very soon, I'm going to ask myself a very simple question. No? Okay, where's Black Betty? We got Black Betty here, is it right? I made Black Betty for you guys. Black Betty. I made it based on, what was it? Where's Black Betty? This Blind's Eye. Black Betty, where are you? I know I made a lot of tactics. I think Black Betty could be in a public folder, man. Black Betty, where are you? Patch tactics are here. Oh, Black Betty is not here. Black Betty, let me check. Black Betty is here. There we go. Black Betty. This is a different tactic. Black Betty. Put it on Discord, right? Black Betty is a variation of Scramjet. So what we do is, yeah, you see, notice? I didn't do anything here, right? Yeah. But this is going to be counter press, distribute to fullbacks, focus. Why did I do this? Focus play with the underlap. This guy holds up. I don't need this actually. Okay, so we've got, oh yeah. Okay, maybe leave it here. I don't think I want to experiment with tactics, but let's go back. Okay, enough. I'm not experimenting with tactics. Not today, man. I get bored. You guys know my problem, right? My problem is I will play a game and then suddenly I get like, oh, I'm a bit bored right now. Then I need to go and make a new tactic. But we have a goal. Our goal is to get our 145 goal striker, right? But the thing about the 145 goal striker is it's going to take time because we got to get a world-class team together for him to score 140 goals. It's going to take a while. It doesn't happen overnight. Tani Ungzi is always getting called up, man. Okay, Bogart is injured for another 12 days. Ozan, Skilmas, Lingmo, Castarian, Ponticelli for Magri. Okay, I think we should let Magri come. We froze him for a while. Karen Astarian for... Where's Karen? Karen Astarian, and then we'll put them like this. Okay, so Karen Astarian, Wing, Goliath, Papa Shirelli. Why am I using this player? Because he's got some aggression. Why he's got crossing? But he's got these two traits which are very annoying. We don't have any other players that they can do the thing. So he's got some aggression, but he's got no crossing. Maybe what I'll do is trade him as a winger. Because wingers might be easier for the winger to pick up crossing very quickly. Yeah. So we'll get him to work on the winger, role. Right, I'm hoping that it works lah. Okay, here we got Pedra Biasi. Here again, he is also slowly getting there. I think we are playing Milan tomorrow. No, that's going to be a tough game, man. Tanana make loan approach of Santana. Jose Santana, Tanana mandatory. Okay, I think we're going to let Santana go lah. We kept him for. I'm gonna accept this. Yeah, I don't think I want to keep Santana. All that long, when we did the long stream, right? We did a massively long stream. I think I did some signings which I should not have done because I was just doing everything on reflex. Salento I made an offer to get a Misiruka is not going anywhere. All right, looking at our under 18s, training wise, still doing well except for Danilo Concili. 6.95 still pretty solid. Ordering it by personality. We got the professionals are doing quite well. We got one driven is 6.95. We got Nicholas Blandino. This guy was injured. So Titian, this guy is developing well in terms of training. Looking at his progress, I mean, I don't have to come here. You can see from here. Attributes, his development is very good. So he's growing. He's developing very, very well. He's going to be one that I'm looking for as a defensive winger. So we've been training him as a defensive winger. In fact, what we can do is train him as which position. He can play this position, right? So midfielder, right? We just go into a winger attack. Okay, so he will work on crossing and dribbling and first touch. Yeah, so we're getting to work on those. His strength still needs so he's done his quickness. We'll keep him on quickness. Right, so that's okay. Let's look at others. Nicolas Blandino, will leave him here. Here Daniel Danilo is injured, so once he comes off injury, he's expected to be out for a day. What is this? Okay, what is this? What are you training? That is because you're injured. I hate this. When the players get injured, right? This happens. What was my plan for him? He doesn't have jumping rate, so it's going to be a wing back on the left. Defensive winger on the left. We'll get him to be a winger on the left as well. Wing on attack. Okay. Alright, so passing, first touch. Passing, first touch. Vision. Concentration is there. Yeah, we'll get him to be a winger. Yeah, that'll be fine. His passing is now 11. That's okay. So we can take him off passing. His first touch is improved. Right? No, I still 10. We get his hoping his first touch goes out a bit more. Then we take him off that. What else we got? What about him? Daniel Chenzi. He hasn't been playing enough, I think. That's one of the reasons why it's like this is flatline. So you see, notice, right, all the personalities towards the bottom, right? They're not really developing. He is okay, but you can see the difference. Him, right? And someone like him. Personality plays a big part. Right. So I'm always keeping players who've got good personalities. Yeah. Coffee will always keep you going. Okay, so we've got the players, transfers. Have we got anybody coming in? No. We got players going out. He is leaving. He is leaving for Lazio trade. Okay, 28 years old is leaving for Lazio. I'm a bit disappointed. He's one of our better defenders. But if he goes, it's no love lost our back, right? So let him go. I mean, we could have made money, but it was a bit sad, you know, that we can't keep him. But we got Lars Ole Lingmo who will be stepping in his stead. So I think there's some future with this player. So here training, I noticed one thing, like his dribbling isn't going up, but ball control is going to work on his dribbling. So I think this is fine. Yeah, Joe Santana, we're going to let him go lah. Decline. He wants to move to Salento. Misuruka wants to go to Salento. I mean, I don't get it. No, these boys are all playing Champions League football. Okay. Bundgaard. Flip Bundgaard. Okay, so our first match of the stream is a crazy match against Milan. You guys know the problem we have with Milan over the years. Not one of the easier teams to beat. We've always had issues against the top teams. We are a long way from being a top side. So past meetings with Milan, I don't know, maybe last season we beat them once or twice. We beat them at home, lost away. So far, we have, let's see, how many times have we beaten them away? None? Nope. We only beaten them away once. Here. We beat them away here. We didn't beat them away. We beat them away twice. So far, we've beaten them away twice. That's okay. But it's been a while since we've done that. Wow. Coppa Italia, this was like the heyday, man. When we beat them 4-1. Okay. Reject. Okay, so how do we play this? You come here. Alright, we'll play him as a wing back, complete wing back on attack. And then we'll use him, dribble more, take more risks. Just for this game. Against AC Milan away from home. We're just going to keep him in check. Speaking of Champions League, Manchester City and Bayern Munich. That was a case of a tale of two halves, I think. I was quite, yeah, it's okay. But looking at the situation right now, Liverpool as well. I think, I don't know whether I feel like doing a video on Liverpool, on why Liverpool should not even consider Jude Bellingham. I think if Liverpool were to go into the transfer market and drop about 140 million or 130 million pounds, right, on Jude Bellingham. There are so many other players out there who they can get to strengthen that squad. There's Mason Mount. There is Porto have got a very good player in Manuel Ugarte. He's not that expensive. I mean, it's about 40 million as well. Then you've got there's so many players out there that Liverpool can get, right, to strengthen. Because what Liverpool really need is a team that is basically what Liverpool need is to rejuvenate their central midfield. Right? They need younger players. We don't have them. Ugarte is only 22. Fabinho is now on the wrong side of 30. Then you got Jordan Henderson, and then we've got Thiago, right? So all these players are all they can't play the style of football that Jurgen Klopp wants. So, but if they draw all their money for Jude Bellingham, they won't have anything left, man. Right? So I reckon that what Liverpool really need to do is to say, okay, let's forget Jude Bellingham. Let's be a bit more realistic. Let's go get players. Let's add a depth to this squad. Mason Mount is not that bad of a signing. I mean, he's got a very, in terms of closing down, running around the pitch and again pressing, it's a bit underrated in that department. I think he does a good job doing that. And we do lack a creative, progressive passer in that area. So every single pass being a deep pass is not necessary. Right? You need somebody to carry the ball. We have not had a threat like that in a long time. I mean, yeah, I think Liverpool have some serious issues they've got some, they got to go out there and do the logical thing, no? Chelsea put a price on Mount. I think Mount will go cheaper than 50. I think it's about 47, 48, 40 over million. Yeah, that's something that, and Chelsea are desperate because they're not going to get Champions League next season, but they got a bloated squad. Right, they got heavy wages. Next season, they're gonna bleed money if they don't clean up their squad. I mean, and look at Liverpool, right? Previously, Liverpool have not done badly when it comes to signing the second choice player. A long time ago, we wanted Julian Brandt and Timo Werner. Those are our first choices. We couldn't get them. They went to other clubs. Thank goodness Timo Werner didn't come to Liverpool. Okay, and then we ended up with Mo Salah and Diogo Jota. How well did that work out? So it's not like there are bad players out there. It's just that I have this feeling that if Liverpool to sink all that money on a player called Jude Bellingham, and don't get me wrong, I think he's a fantastic player, but he's super expensive, right? They're pricing him well out of the market at the moment. And I think that what Liverpool need to do right now is be smart about it. Hey, we scored a goal, baby. Not a bad goal, eh? Magri, is he back? What a work. The team worked really well. LeBron just got in. Who is this? This is one of our players. LeBron scoring, Kabia with his green bandana. Yeah, let's not get excited. We got the opening goal. This is AC Milan. They have always been strong. Fonseca, brilliant reading of the game, man. Good work. Again. Got a lot of pressure on this side of the pitch. Go. Nice work from Papa Shueli, winning the ball and turning it into a counter. Magri, oh my goodness, it could have been the second goal. It could have been the second goal. LeBron is having a very good game. That's why Krejcik left, we kept LeBron. Because I knew LeBron was going to be better. So Krejcik we sold for 25 million. That's a good, oh, come on, close. Lavo, what a goal! The defender did the best he could do. What a goal from the AI. Holy cow, that's a brilliant goal. I thought the defender did the right thing. No, he already closed him down. And then, what a goal. Brilliant goal from AC. This is entertaining again, man. Papa Shiveli, down the flanks he goes. Gives it to Bartolek. Bartolek with a great pass. Oh my God. Guys, we are getting some really interesting moves here. Some interesting, very stylish goals. Papa Shiveli playing well, but come on, not 6.3. I thought he was doing okay. Demand more from them. Absolutely unacceptable. Okay, second half coming up. All right. Okay, we're going to make a sub. I'm going to take out Papa Shiveli, bring on Pedro Biasi. That's the first change. Goliath for Misiruka. No. Misiruka is upset. No, he wants to leave the club. All right, we bring him on. I can't believe it. No, I'm actually bringing on this player because I like him. Not because he's a better player. It's just because I like him. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't have this rule that I bring on the best player. I bring on players that I like. Okay. My love children. Okay. So sorry, yeah. I know out there's some of you are going, why is he bringing on that player? Alejandro Acosta. We signed you, right? We just signed you. You will come on for LeBron. But LeBron is having a good game. Let's let LeBron go to the 60th minute. We made 2 substitutions. Okay. We taken off Papa Shiveli just before he has a bad game. He looked like he was just going from bad to worse. Oh, no. Good. They ran right past the defender. Okay, makes up. Okay, now we take off Jacques Hamel for... Who? Who did we bring on? Okay, Erotic Companion. Okay, you go in. Okay, you swap with him. All right, now we've got the left side. Acosta for LeBron. All right, we got our main 4 substitutes. Come on, guys. Demand more. Okay, we're going to push now. Defensive winger support. Take more risks. Cross on byline. I decided to hold off on the get further forward. Oh no, Tonali corner. Misuruka, no, don't let him shoot. Okay. Okay, last change. Morselli for Karen Esterin. Come on. Tonali. Over the top. Get that. Second ball. We didn't get it. We didn't get a second ball. It's a goal. It's 2-1. I did not happy with that. Not happy with this. Not happy with this, man. This one, the second ball, Misuruka is an idiot. No, he came and doubled up on him. Normally that doesn't happen. This guy stays for Misuruka just made the mistake or doubling up with the whatchamacallit, with the defender. He wasn't supposed to be there. But this, I'm gonna have to rethink your contributions to the team, Misuruka. Oh man, we just lost. 3-1. Wrong player in the heart of defense, helping the defenders out. It was a good game. We lost a good match. I'm a bit disappointed with Misuruka. That was a mistake we made. Hamel is a good player, but Misuruka is hopeless defending. Yeah, I know. It will definitely take all of Liverpool's transfer kitty. If you go and put all our money in Mr. Bellingham, that's it, man. I think that's the worst mistake Liverpool can make because Liverpool need to get several players in their team. We need a world-class defender, right? Tactical blunder there, correct? They left questioning my tactics. No, actually it was a substitution blunder. We're playing well. Then after that, boom. First time I got tactical blunder. Never had this tactical blunder message before. It's very, very annoying. Okay, we gotta play Salento next. Misuruka, I think. Window closes, right? Okay, come. We got. Okay, come. I think we're gonna let Misuruka go lah. Tactics. Okay, where's Misuruka? Misuruka, I'm sorry, one mistake. Transfer status. You make one mistake. You make one mistake with me, and that's it. No, you're out. You see the door? You see the door? I'm like that. Okay, I'm like this. Okay, confirm. I'm like that. I don't give chance. You make one mistake, you're out. Okay, confirm. That's it. Offer the clubs. Non-negotiable fee, 2,000, 2.3. Yeah, offer to clubs. Non-negotiable. They want you for 2.3, they can have you. There's enough time. Decline, shut up. I don't even care what his reaction is. I don't want to check. One player criticized last game. Point finger. If you don't, I'll have to seriously consider putting out a loan. Consider ourselves on the loan list. I think we're done here. I flip. I don't care how good or bad it is. Boom. City wants to give Calvin Phillips some money for. I think Gumares is a damn good player. Gumares is a very good player. Listed for loan, 2.3 million. Except, yeah, someone going to give us money for that player. Plus 20% wages, right? Yeah. I think I wish Liverpool would go for Bruno Gumares as well, but he's too expensive. There are several players, right? Okay. I want to see Liverpool go for Ugarte. McAllister would be a good player to go for. Moses Caicedo would be a good player to go for. Literally ripped the best players from Brighton. Okay. Mateus Nunes, Wolverhampton Wanderers, is also a good player. There are some players out there. Like what's his name? Milinkovic Savic is also a good player that Liverpool can look at. Defenders, Liverpool need to get one more central defender. Yeah. We need a central defender as well. Yeah, there's going to be a battle for. I won't be surprised if. I won't be surprised, right? If. What's his name? Bellingham ends up staying at Borussia Dortmund, because there's so many good players out there that signing Bellingham is actually a waste of money. That his transfer value is making it, because you got so many other players in Europe that are decent and good. Okay, I mean, Bellingham is a star signing, right? But it's like a star signing of a player. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I think Bellingham is a great player, but I don't see any club wanting to. I don't see top clubs wanting to drop that kind of money for him. Even Man City. I don't think Man City are going to go for Bellingham as well. Too expensive. Especially in this day and age. I'm seeing more and more clubs becoming quite frugal when it comes to signing players. Okay, I think we're going to sign this guy. Okay, 350 to 2.6 million. Okay, so let's go in here, transfer, make an offer. We're just going to go in for 2.5 million. Okay, 2.6 million, 2.8 million. And now let's just see whether they buy. Okay. Okay, we want this guy. Yeah, he's a winger. We can retrain him as a wing back. Okay, so he can definitely play in this position. So we can definitely get him as a defensive winger. He's got anticipation. He's got some concentration, but at least he's got bravery. All right, so we're gonna get him to come in. I know his work rate is not that high. Yeah, Tulo is wearing, but feels is currently at start negotiations. We're gonna make him. No, we're not gonna. We're gonna give you a squad player status. Okay, and then yeah, squad. I think if he plays on the right, he could be a regular starter. So let's just give him regular starter. Okay, finalize, negotiate. Instead of 750, we're gonna pay him 1.59. Okay, no appearance fee. You say got more appealing offers. I give you one that's very appealing. You come in. Yeah, come in. Okay, if we can get him in, right, and then I'm gonna let Misuruka go. I'm gonna select him for Champions League. That's it. He's done. His career has ended at my club, Napoli. He went from being one of my favorite players overnight. I just switched. Oh, shish kebabs. My wife. Yeah, I know. Because there's a lot of family discussions happening with my mother-in-law going for an operation, like in a few weeks' time, right? She's going to be going for an operation. So plenty of discussions are happening, man. So I have to make sure that I kind of look at those discussions. I'm not saying much because being in-law kind of thing. Okay, decline. Pescara an offer for Borelli. Martinos. Borelli, I don't know history. He comes from our academy all the way. Have I got any plans for him in the future? I doubt I have. Driven, he's got a good personality. I can't fit him into our team. He's already 19 years old. He's not going to be playing for us. We'll just do a remove this and then we get percentage on next sale. We'll accept this, but we give you 50. Minimum league goals are remove this, remove, and then per league appearance. Yeah, we cheap. 1.5. Okay, happy. Okay, how many games he plays? That's it. Suggest terms. Cancel. Wow, I wasn't being unrealistic, right? Barella, I think Barella is a bit old. How old is Barella? Barella, yeah. Valverde, Barella are all good, but I don't know. I don't think Liverpool are going to look for an old. I don't know. I mean, Liverpool have been known to sign old players like 28, 29 and play them for one season. But I'm hoping Klopp, what Klopp said, right, recently is what they do. Because he said they're gonna build a squad, right? I don't want them to go and build a squad. Barella, still, I think 26 is only 2 seasons, 3 seasons, 3 or 4. The system that he's playing, yeah, I don't know, man. I think Mason Mount is a very good signing because he's HGN, right? Mason Mount is almost mandatory. They got to bring Mason Mount in. Okay, Mason Mount comes in. Now we need Fabinho's replacement. That will be Ugarte. That's another 40 million. 50 million at tops. Okay? You got Ugarte. Then what we need is a defender and another midfielder. We need a box-to-box midfielder. Because Ugarte is not box-to-box. Ugarte is a very good holding midfielder. He's probably one of the best holding midfielders in Portugal right now. But we need a box-to-box player. That's where McAllister comes in from Brighton. So these are the players I see Liverpool going for. Right? I'm literally looking at a new team, no? No more Fabinho in the team because we are bringing players that are going to play in his position. They're going to take about 6 months to start playing. So what Jurgen Klopp will end up doing is he just adds that one player to the system at a time to get them to play his system. Fabinho is past expiry date already. Joe Matip is past expiry date. So we need to go and get another central defender. So I'm looking at 5 signings. Minimum 40 million Ugarte. There's no way Ugarte is going to come for anything cheap. Valverde is 100% a fantastic player. Yeah. Valverde is good, but he's very expensive. You can't get Valverde in cheap, right? If any team goes for Valverde, you can get Valverde. You're probably going for Jude, man. I don't think you can get Valverde cheap, no. He's like a top class player. Mandatory future fee 1 million. I don't make some money from him. Okay, that's it. Bensic, no. So Bensic and Bensic and Papa Shirelli will also leave. If I sign that fullback coming in, if that fullback joins us, the wingback comes in, Papa Shirelli will be out. Yeah. I'm also trying to assemble a team right now because we don't have a fantastic right back. We are struggling in that department, man. Nah, I don't like Tielemans. I mean, I have never been impressed with Tielemans. I don't think he'll fit the Jurgen Klopp system. Yeah. Tulo said that Tulo is in. Okay, we got Misuruka out and Tulo in. Right, so that's good. We replace one with another. Okay, so now we got extra. We got the Tule to play on the right flank. Okay, so he is gonna now play as a defensive winger. I'm not gonna train him. Okay, we'll train him as a defensive winger. Okay, support. All right. So and then his focus is going to be defensive positioning. All right. So get him to skip draw. I can't believe that we managed to somehow or another miraculously make it through to the next round of the Champions League. Play Barcelona. We miraculously escape and then we end up playing Barcelona next Champions League. It's okay. It's all right. We can't even beat the small minnows they gave us. So what they did was they told Barcelona, "Don't worry, this team couldn't even beat some of the small minnow teams. We give you Napoli lah. Napoli are struggling, so Barcelona very happy. They look at us, think, ha, this team is screwed, bah." Ayo. I got a problem, no. Shit. I'm now seeing oh shit. I hate it when this happens, no. You know what's in my head right now? Moving forward using all my breath. Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world crashing all around your face. Never really knowing it was always mesh and lace. I'll stop the world and melt with you. That's the thing right now. That's the song that's been... It's not stopping. It's just in my head right now. No. Why is this happening to me right now? I cannot concentrate when music like that just invades my head. It just came in and just went boom. I'll start the world and melt for you. It's always been my problem ever since I was a kid. When teachers start explaining something in class, right? All of a sudden, you see me being quiet because everyone knows that there's a song going through my head, and that because my head is bobbing like that. I've had this problem since I was young, and then used to go on dates with girls, right? And then a song will be playing somewhere, right? A song will start playing somewhere, and then what will happen is the girl is, if she's talking, I start humming. It used to piss some girls off, but the girls I ended up being married to got used to it because they know this is me. Yeah, this is my nature. Tielemans cannot replace Thiago. No way, man. Thiago is... I don't see Tielemans being that kind of a player. I think if they're going to replace anybody, they have to get... See, the real Liverpool's problem right now is they don't have a player that can progress the ball from central midfield into the box area, right? So I'm looking, the best option that they have right now, available right now in the market is Mason Mount. Without a shadow of a doubt. I think Mason Mount, without a shadow of a doubt, is the best player for that. Okay, so done. That's the player I'm interested in. The other player that is very good at doing that is Matheus Nunes. So Liverpool, we may have to sign one or the other. And then there's another one is McAllister, right, from Brighton. Then we got Caicedo and Ugarte, who can play the holding role. You got okay, Hugo Tanner, who wants you? Torino. Mandatory? No. You cannot have mandatory fee. You want, you can loan him. 0. You just pay all his wages. I'll let you have him for the entire season. And then add bonus of Serie A. You avoid relegation, which they always do. Give me 100,000. What's his wages? 1.7 million, right? So cover the wages, avoid relegation, and pay me 250. Okay, 200k. How? Let's see if they fall for it. Because this means that I loan you the player. Because normally Playing monthly fee, they don't. I don't know. They normally don't. But playing monthly fee is the max you can collect is 10%. Like say you put that 10,000, right? Because it's a function of playing time, right? Because this is a function of playing time. No, if they play like 90 minutes, right? Then doesn't you don't collect, right? So if they play 60 minutes, you collect for the balance of 30 minutes that they didn't play, right? So let's see if it works. I don't think it's gonna work. Huh? I don't think they're stupid. I don't think they're stupid, right? Okay. See, they're not that stupid. The difference is 968, 101.75. So yeah, I still make a small profit. Jokers, you want me to 200,000? He's still not covering his full wages. One, not interested. Don't be mean, Daljit. You need him to get experience playing. So yeah, 80%. Okay. Haggling 01 player. Loan offers, no response, reject. Yeah, that player we want him to play. Hugo Tanner, right? Hugo Tanner hasn't had a chance to play. He's 20 years old. So he goes out, he gets very good match experience. He's going to be playing for Torino, who in the same league as us. So at least we can make some money from him. We cover his wages while he's on loan. And he's going to be playing as an important player for a team that's almost guaranteed to give us money. Right? So they'll cover his wages. Playing wage percentage is 70%, right? So that's not too bad. Unused wage percentage is about 80%. Okay, that's okay. I mean, that's fine. Most importantly, they avoid relegation. He gives another 200,000. That basically takes us to almost 100% of his wages. So we're not losing anything. Yeah. I guess important match time with Torino. Torino have a good team with very good training facilities. So I'm happy to see him go there. But they better use him, man. The world. Okay. Alright, we got Papa Chevalier. Don't put him here. Now the very first game. Overview. Squad. Registration. Serie A. UEFA Champions League. Can we take okay, Misuruka is gone. Papa Chevalier is out. Okay. I don't know if we can. I don't think it works that way. But never mind. We go to our Serie A, definitely can. I think he's under 20 years old, right? Yeah, under 22. That's perfect. Okay, good. You play 3-2-4-1. Pep doesn't play a 3-2-4-1 one. Pep plays a back four. Doesn't play a 3-2-4-1. Yeah. It's just that his players come inside. You know? The best thing about Football Manager is this, right? You play the way you see it. That's the best. Ignore what everyone is telling you. Just play the way you see it. Somebody says Pep plays a 3-4-1. You go like, but you see a 4-3-3. You go like, okay, whatever makes you happy. Because I see something else, right? Renee said, no, reject. Okay. All right. Our goal is not to play with Demestia anymore. That's it. He's leaving. So, Lingmo starts playing. All right, Lingmo, Fonseca, Bartolek. Bartolek is okay lah. You know, he's not so bad. But what we want is another defender. I think we got Ozan. Ozan will come back. Okay. All right, that's good. Now we got Papa Chevalier and we got Acosta. Acosta will come in. Acosta needs to learn the position. See how tough we are on our players. Companion will come on as a substitute. What? Squad. registration. This Serie A, you cannot play. So evil. On Football Manager, I like back trees now. I kind of like back trees right now on Football Manager because they're kind of fun. You know, of course, they make your heart beat a few times. That's the thing I like about them at the moment. Because you're looking at teams attacking you and oh my god, they're coming out of the flanks again. That kind of thing. It keeps happening. Where is he? Okay, we can play last Ole or Lingmo, but Papa Chivelli will not be playing. Okay, LeBron is playing, Eros is playing, Misiruka is gone. Players unregistered, huh? I thought I just registered. Wait. Something's wrong with my monitor. No, I just never mind. Okay. I think something is very wrong with my monitor. Something is very wrong with my monitor. It requires me to go ahead, and get. I knew it. Is my monitor is going out now? I need to, but you don't see it on stream. It's here because the data from the card is going straight to the other PC, right? So you don't see the monitor's problems. You just get data from the card. I'm gonna have to again. I'm gonna have to get. I don't believe I'm gonna have to buy a new monitor. This monitor is useless. Okay, I think we can register these players. I don't think I need to bring on anybody. I mean, Lavan is under 22. Oh my goodness, this is getting annoying. Because you don't see it, I see it, right? So it affects me when I'm playing the game. Yeah. I know. I wanted to play you, but okay, shut up. Yeah, I also problem is I couldn't register Acosta. I forgot Acosta. I need Acosta in the Champions League. Yeah, the thing is, he's not using Kyle Walker as a fullback anymore. You have to remember that, no? Because Kyle Walker was used as a fullback, but what he wants Kyle Walker to do is come in as an inverted wingback. But because Kyle Walker can't do that, he's asked John Stones to do it. So a lot of people see it as three central defenders, when in reality, what he wants John Stones to do is to play in the fullback's position, but then move into the inverted wingback's position. Yeah. Right. That's exactly the words of Pep Guardiola last week. That's when he had he pissed all over Kyle Walker, right? The problem with us is, right, so when I'm looking at games, I'm always looking at their starting positions when they start a game and where they finish. Cannot play for more than 2 teams in one season. Oh, okay. Too low. Cannot play with more than 2 teams in one season. Shit. That's a register. He's ineligible. Never mind. It's okay. It's alright. Costa will play here. Papa Chivelli there. Okay. Yeah, he was playing as a midfielder. Correct. The DM position. That's what he wanted him to do. Took care of the flanks, but also come in and play as an inverted wingback. Those are the exact words of those are the exact words of Pep Guardiola. Andy, trust me, those are the exact words. He did it in a press interview after the game. Yeah, he said the same thing to the guys were asking him why wasn't a Kyle Walker playing. He says Kyle Walker can't play as an inverted wingback. I need to play John Stones because John Stones can play as an inverted wingback. That's exactly the words he used. Yeah. So, something to bear in mind. I work in media long enough to know sometimes when the presenters, I never trust a single thing the presenters and the commentators say, ever. I only listen to the managers. Oh man, Salento off to a good start, man. I wanna na 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 na. Oh, good pass. We can't get in score. Okay, Magri. Oh, Ligmo's header on target. Hey, he's not looking bad. He's getting off to a good start. Ozan making mistakes again. Good work from Fonseca. What a challenge, boy. He won the ball and took the play as well. Wing getting into the area. He's got to score this. That's why we signed him. Here we go. Oh, again. I have to pause, right? Because my monitor is flashing. You guys, if you see me pausing, it's because nice that you guys can watch it. I have to bring OBS down, man. And start watching OBS. I gotta send a message to the guy who sorts out my gear. What's this? Do you have another BenQ? Okay, we managed to get a goal. No, the monitor on and off. Yeah, maybe I try that now. No, it's not that kind of thing. It's like it goes to black, it comes up. Goes to black, comes up. That kind of thing. Sometimes just the lines are appearing on the screen and then suddenly it goes to black again. There could be several things wrong with it, but you know, you guys don't see it on the stream because it could be a cable issue as well. But one of the things it could be. But what I suspect has happened is, you know, the adapter. The female side of the male side. The female. I don't know which one is the female on the monitor. Isn't the monitor is a female, right? So I think the female end of the monitor, that connection, the connector has to be replaced. Yeah. All right. So we got Bartolek, who's supposed to play here. This is a mistake I made in the last game, right? Ozan is not that good, so we're gonna bring back. We're gonna bring Pedra. Pedra Biasi is okay. He can play in that position. Pedra Biasi is fun. Pedra Biasi, come. Please, don't go to black every now and then. Okay. Okay, Pedra Biasi. Pedra Biasi is fine. So we can play Pedra Biasi for Ozan. Yeah, that's a second change I'm making. Alright, we got Papa Shiveli. We're going to take him off for Bensick. That's the third change I'm making. Goliath is going to stay. We got Acosta playing well. We'll leave Acosta. No, in fact, we're going to bring on LeBron for Acosta. That's 4. Okay, that's it. Let's go. LeBron to Bartolek to Pedra Biasi. Yeah, Starion. He's played well. Oh, nice. What a goal! Petra Biasi, the white centre back. What movement from him, man. I love his movement. Not this. Look at this, right? The white centre back. 2 players on him. Turns. Loses one. Finds Bensic. Bensic plays a simple pass in. Okay, good. All right, last change. Okay, and that we can't change Fonseca. Okay, that's all. Okay. We done the deed. They brought Acosta also. Acosta is going to be a good signing for us. But now the question is whether I cannot use that guy Tulo, whatever his name is. I think he's going to be available from next season. Petra Biasi is good enough. He can play in a white centre back position. He's got ball skills as well, so that's good. I need ballers, man, in my team. Like players who can bring the ball out of defense, dribble, first touch. I need them to be able to sit in these positions as DMs as well. So it's important the way I play. Technically, the players are being developed to play in those positions. Who wanted to go Salento? Was that Misuruka, right? Misuruka wanted to go Salento. Aha! That was a good win, boys. I'm happy. Yeah, we needed that. Salento taught a lesson. Sergio. Okay, we lost 2 games on the trot, but we managed to bounce back. But now we play Atalanta. Then we go to Barcelona. Barcelona. Yeah, I don't think it's a GPU. If it was the GPU, Bruno Kradrick, you'll be fine. The stream will be fine for you. Yeah. The stream is fine. It's going straight to the stream. You guys not seeing dips to black, right? Yeah. So the GPU is doing the work. It's moving the images from this machine to the streaming machine, right? And recording it at the same time. So that side, no problem, no drama. It's the the other side of it. I'm not surprised lah. I had my doubts about the monitor when I first got it, but then I was thinking it's cheap. And guess I got what I wanted. I've been noticing this problem for a while. Yeah, these flashes to black makes it hard for me to play certain games, but I don't play those games anymore. Like World of Warcraft. Can you imagine in the middle of a raid thing goes black? I was like, oh no. I miss there is beginning now. It's beginning to flash again slightly, but it's okay. My only worry is where the match happens, man. All right, so we've got this is gonna be a big match, man, for us. We play Atalanta. Atalanta. Okay, we're not. I know me. I don't look at opposition reports and all that, like, right, for matches. I mean, it's okay if we want to get we want to, like, do some basic, like, analysis of a team, but I don't ever. Yeah, mine's not white flashes. Yeah, white flashes is GPU. Mine literally the skin goes black. Yeah, then comes back, and then I'm looking at the OBS. On your side, it's perfectly fine. So I know that the signal is traveling quite well out. Yeah, I'm very sure it's the port. Yeah, it looks like a port problem, and this could be a port problem on the monitor's end. So I'll have to do 2 things. First, I got to check with cables, which means I have to go and get a spare HDMI cable from somewhere. That's the first thing I got to do. Then the second thing I gotta do is test the cable first. That will be easy. If that is okay, then if it's not the cable, then I gotta go and buy a new monitor. That's all. Yeah. Okay, Mita, you can play since you are gonna be gone. Okay, I think this guy can't play. He's not available. This guy unregistered idiot, Mumi. Papa Shiveli. February, I can't register the team now. Oh, yeah, Papa Shibeli cannot be registered for this match. Yeah, I deregistered him. Idiot. This is gonna be a problem for me. I thought I could. I didn't realize he played for two teams in Serie A this season. So I'm actually playing with a handicap now. But we'll be fine. Got put Pedro Biasi there. Got Bensic there. Pedro Biasi can play here. So we'll start with Bensic first. Okay. We got Ponticelli, Magri Acosta is playing here. Bianchi can come on from the play from the. He can be made available for the let's see under 18s. Who else can play? We got Titiano Zaza. We'll give him a chance. Not him. Blandino is another good player. Okay, we got a few youth players in here. Okay, that should be good enough. I have faith in you. Come on, boys, we can do this. It's a big match, man, against Atalanta. Okay, here we go. Out the gate. This is us taking the match to them, okay? And Atalanta are a nuisance, right? Last season, hey, it's outside the area. It's a free kick in a dangerous spot. He's not a pen, man. He was standing outside the area. What? He's outside the area. He was out. He fell outside. Wait, this is a penalty, is it? Over here. I didn't know, no. This semicircle is not a penalty area, right? It's in the box, what? He got fouled. He was standing outside. How can that be a penalty? Never mind. Such is life. Tensi can't get there. Nice reading out the game. Fonseca playing well. Fonseca cutting out a lot of the threats. Again, now he gives up a penalty. Fonseca gave 2 penalties today. 2 penalties from Fonseca. Fonseca, my God. That's what a save. He still keeps us in the hunt. Shouts, demand more, man. Fonseca being a champion that he is, man. Fonseca, the boss. He doesn't care, no. Crack the blugger's legs. I still like him. Right? He made a bit of a mistake against that player. We still have a chance to come back. Last season, we beat them 5-0 at home. No, we didn't beat them 5-0 at home. Oh yeah, Acosta, what a stupid pass. He went for the risky pass, that's why. Okay, Suarez, he's offside. Oh no. Whew. That Krastev is annoying, man. He's very good. He's off the ball. Oi! That was a good pass, but the striker wasn't paying attention. Long. Fonseca, thank you very much. don't give a penalty away, please. Margaret, nice. Bye. Damn it, good defending. Good defending from the boys. Okay, come on. We're still in this game. Ooh, Fonseca trying to get us back into the match. That's 2 penalties that they had. Our team is happily, getting booked all over the shop. MSTF, Fonseca, Acosta now. Nice pass. Yes! Goliath. 1-1. We know we can do this. Oh, Acosta, this is a very good pass. Like, takes it away, goes wide, and then finds the pass to Magri. Magri crosses it, wings shot is blocked, but Goliath is there to pick up the pieces. Yeah, Acosta, the man. Okay, good boys. Okay, I'm disappointed with little possession, but nothing to show for it. Hey, Danny Dots, man, how are you? Okay, this is crazy. Okay, we got Acosta with the throw. He finds wing, plays a brilliant pass. Goliath shoots, rocks the crossbar. 51 minutes. I don't know, man. Acosta, do we take him off? Running the risk is a defensive winger. We need defensive wingers to do the dirty. He's done it. He's picked up a yellow card. but his crossing is pretty solid. Bensic back to Ozan. Okay, all right. First change. I'm gonna have to take him off and bring on Bartolek. Okay, Goliath has scored the goal. Acosta, I think we're gonna take him off and bring on LeBron. We don't want to take chances with him. On the right, we got Bensic. Bensic is playing okay, but we gotta take Pedra Biasi on. All right, so we got 3 players now. We protect this area first, and then we demand more from our boys. Monteverde to go. Bonella. Ooh. Oi! Fonseca stopped doing anything. Yeah, the thing is he got a yellow card, so he had to stop, right? So normally he goes in, but this one very tight. Yeah, very tight. Fonseca did the best he could, but that was a bit disappointing. But never mind. We allowed that cross to come in, and the boys took advantage of it, scored the goal. Monticelli will come on from Agri. That's our last change. Last throw of the dice. Astarion not playing well. We're missing the Bogart and his antics in the final third. Okay. Napoli 1, Atalanta 2. Last season's champions, but now I know it doesn't matter, right? Head to head. Head to head does not matter at all in this league. So it's just, you have to, if you're level on points, it goes to a playoff. But this drops us off, right? It's 40. Now we're 10 points behind them. Atalanta did the major result they needed. Our mistake was Papa Chivelli. I took a risk, right? I deregistered our own player from the league. Thinking I could register too low. Big mistake. Big mistake. It's going to cost us now. It's going to cost us a lot. Next time it happens, I have to record the screen, man, so I can show it to the guys. We just have to keep it like this. Yeah, if a good save in Portugal is actually to start very low, very far down the tiers. Got a lot of chances, but we're gonna be hard put to keep your best players. That's the thing. Yeah, so your best players, pretty hard for you to keep them. Most of your players are gonna go for like 40. I mean, if you're a top club like Porto and Benfica, you're talking about your players being able to go out of 40 or 50 million, right? That's the average price you're going to be able to let them go. But you're not going to, very rare, like you're going to get like huge amounts. Okay. Papa Chivelli can't play the league. Idiotic. Okay, so let's put this guy. Sorry, wrong boys. Yeah, Astarion. Too low, ineligible. So now we have a problem in this position. What an idiot. What a bad. This guy, unregistered. Acosta is also unregistered. So we got a massive problem in this position now. Bogart is not 100%, so we're gonna put him here. Amel. Camponi, Goliath to start. Play Ponticelli here. Okay. Bedra BRC here. Go with Wink and Morselli. Because I'm not impressed with our friend the last game, Karen and Starin. But if we got Bogart, then we should just start with Bogart. Yeah, we'll just start with Bogart. If Bogart is on the bench, you should just play. Okay. Alright. Our first game against Barcelona. Guys. Welcome to the thrashing. We're about to get thrashed. Or what we can do, I know I'm gonna get exposed here. Yeah, we could go load. A system I'm not used yet. This thing. Okay. Ponticelli here. Players are defensive, wing on support. Players are defensive, wing on support. Get you to get further forward, take more risk, cross on byline. Edit. Take, good. Cross on byline, okay. Bogart, Shadow Striker, Companion. Where's Wink? Passing vision, decisions, concentration, okay. Margaret and Companion to drop deep. Right. Okay. Margaret. And this guy, and then Bogart in the middle. DLP, Bartolek. No, Bartolek, Hamel. Okay, LeBron, Pedro, Biasi, Fonseca, Demestia, not Astarian. Pensick. Okay. Skywink. Finishing. Okay, Skywing for Companion. First time, right? This tactic is going to be used, no? Yeah. On the stream. Blindside. Okay, I haven't played this tactic in a long time. Tactic. Oh, somebody is not 100%. Bogart fit. I mean, he can play 75 minutes. Let him play 75 minutes. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we are. And the boys are away. Encourage them. I haven't set the set pieces up. That's the only thing with this tactic. Yeah. Set pieces undone. And we got LeBron out wide, crossing the ball. They're under some pressure. As Napoli. Actually, the first attack that the computer is show us is a Napoli attack. Naturally, we are in trouble. This is not good. Oh, Ponticelli read that. Wink out to Magri. Magri in the house. Magri scores. Parisi offside. Immediately, out of the gate, we are 1-0 up. Let's give it some. Let's try something different. Boom. That's why this tactic is called blindside. Our blindside the opposition. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay. We got these two running the channels. Right. So their work rate, stamina has to be very high. This player is actually a goal scorer. But Bogart is not 100%. So he can only play for the first 45 minutes. And we have not done set pieces. So this is gonna be crazy, man. Alright, so I think we're going to put Wink in. Oh, nice work. Oh, they got the equalizer. Andre Lewis cutting back. As Barcelona make it 1-1. Wink to Bogart. Bogart doesn't have the legs now. Fonseca out to Wing. Wing to Bensick. Bensick gets into the area. Bogart missing. All right. Another good chance goes to waste. So Skywing will come into the center. Bogart will make way for Karen Asterian. Karen, passing, vision, decisions, strength, bravery, knocks ball, runs the ball often, okay, but what about the erotic companion? Gets forward, plays 1-2, dictates tempo. Yeah, the erotic companion better. Okay, we're gonna put the erotic companion, ask him to play there. All right, so let's go. First half contribution from Bogart is done. The erotic companion makes his appearance. Okay, let's go. Encouraging the team. Erotic companion wins the ball off them. He finds Bensick. Bensick crosses to Magri. Magri missing the chance to give us the lead again. Magri, Demestia's header, nowhere near. There. Demestia with a header from there. What a performance from that player, man. Okay, we got a corner to defend. Oh no, set pieces have not been done, guys. Okay. I don't know what set pieces are there. No, I didn't do a single on any. Shit. Jacques Hamel. Let me think. You play Goliath. Goliath got no tackling, right? So Jacques Hamel has to come in for Bartolek. Bartolek will make the appearance. Then Goliath playing for Skywing. Then on the right, Bensick for Karen Asterian. Where's LeBron? LeBron, is he here? Oh, LeBron is not here. Okay, we didn't bring LeBron. Oh, LeBron is playing in defense. Damn it. Okay. LeBron. Magri. Magri just went. This position mistake. We're missing set pieces. We're gonna have to do again. Yeah, I noticed some mistakes. I mean, I might be wrong. I don't think I set it up properly. Yeah. Petra Biasi back to the keeper. It's a decent performance. I don't think the match is over, man. I think we have a second leg to play for. I think we have a second leg to play for. Yeah. Yeah, too bad. We weren't good enough. They might be tough. All right. Okay, so let's try this again. Blindside. Okay, go on holiday next match. So we got another game to play. We lost 3 games on it. Wow. Water is now in such short supply all over the world. Yeah, have you guys read the news about what's happening in the US with the Colorado River? That's like a couple of states rely on the Colorado River for their needs, right? But the water supplies there have been dwindling. Worldwide, they got a problem. Water is like such a good business to go into. Okay, Astarian, no. We're gonna have to bring on Papa Shiveli. Is a pity, no, he cannot play. He's gonna be quite upset. I don't blame him. I would be upset too if my manager, forgot all about me, which is something that's happened to him. Yeah, I forgot all about him, so yeah, he's probably looking at me going like, "What the hell, man? Why did he forget all about me?" Yeah, got a companion can actually play here, so we're gonna play Goliath as a trequartista, Lingmo as a defender instead of the MST, Fonseca, Lingma, Pedra Biasi, okay. Bensic can come here as well. Ponticelli's position will be a bit of a problem. LeBron, where are you? I think LeBron can come in for Ponticelli. Yeah, so where's LeBron? I don't know. I don't see LeBron. Yeah, man. I think LeBron is suspended. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Another game. Let's try and see. Let's see. New. I like, when it comes to jerseys, right? One of my favorite jerseys is the Atletico Mineiro special edition jersey. Yeah, I don't get. Yeah, I don't do the random shirt box thing. Yeah, I won't go that direction. I actually want to get jerseys. I want to get not some random jersey from around the world. I'm not a big fan of that. Somebody actually asked me to promote those. Somebody offered me jerseys and asked me to promote those jerseys, and then I get a cut for every jersey other people get. And I was thinking to myself, I mean, like, first they're not original. Some of them are not original. So I'm like thinking to myself, nah, I don't think so, man. No thanks. These are pretty easy to get, no? Those random shirt buys. I've seen a few. Yeah. I want them to clearly tell me if it's replica or not replica. They sent me one and I knew it was a replica straight away. Because I have a jersey just like that. It's very bad when you send somebody a football jersey and he's been collecting jerseys for many years. Yeah. So when I saw it, I knew it was a replica and it was made in China. Yeah, but actually, all the other stuff is, you know where it's coming from. Yeah, the one with the map. The one with the map is my favorite jersey of all time. That map, that, and a few South American jerseys. Yeah, those are my favorite. My favorite jerseys actually come from South America. They have got very nice jerseys. The Mexican national jersey. The Mexican national jersey for the was it the one where they hosted the World Cup is green with all the Mexican motif. The Mexican what you call it? I don't know what you call it. What do you call that? Mexican designs or whatever, right? Oh, that was brilliant as well. Love that. Yeah, I tried my best to get those. Exactly. I will never buy a random shirt because it's a ripoff. Yeah, it's a ripoff. Half these jerseys are a ripoff. I would never, ever, ever, ever in 1,000 years. The people came to me, they offered me, they said, they gave me, you can get a cut. I said, for what, man? I'm not a con man. I don't like to con my people. I'm not going to come in and do something that's like, if you notice, I don't do any merchandising. Yeah, I'm like, I've got this problem. People that come to me, many times say, Dalji, you should do merchandising. Now I'm go like, I mean, if it's me on a mug, maybe, but then I'm like, why are you so full of yourself? You want to do stuff? I mean, that's my first problem. Because then the second issue I have is, but this jersey is going to be damn expensive. By the time they package two, and they say to the fella, it's so expensive. I said, no, forget it. For me, there has to be some value in it. Yeah, call me old-fashioned, but I'm not about to merge it. I do I never made this content. I mean, that's why I say, if you guys want to support this, fine. But maybe before the last year before I do content, right? The last year I'll do merchandising. That's the last. I'll officially say this is going to be my last year of streaming. After I'm never streaming again, never doing content again. That will be the year when I release merchandise. That's the last time. That'll be my farewell, like my farewell tour, that kind of thing. That's it. That's the only one I'll do. Yeah. The last hurrah. T-shirt might say the last hurrah or some shit like that. Yeah. I'm sorry if I use words like some shit like that, but that's just the way I talk. I'm agree off for look at that. I'm changing the top 3 players. Ponticelli for who we wanna change this left side. Left side, who did we change? Who did we do? Okay, we gave this youngster a chance to play. And then right side, we leave Karen on. Yeah, leave Karen on. The change is the top 3 players. Moselli, Wing, and Companion. The attack. Honestly, how it does attack, it does. The Mexico kit is nice. Yeah, I like the Mexico kit. It's actually very cool. There's one purple and one green. Okay, jerseys I find quite boring. Okay, like one I'm wearing, the USA jersey. I wanted to get it because I was thinking of, hey, this is not bad, man. The jersey from Texas. I got one American jersey. Harmonic Dictators. No. It's the team from Texas. How many? Columbus Crew. The Columbus Crew jersey is very nice. White and gold. Very nice. I love that jersey. I got that. Also one of my favorites. The other one I like is the one of you guys got for me, the Dundee United jersey as well. That's also one of my favorites. So the guy got one of you arranged for the original Dundee United jersey, right? Streaming. Man, that jersey, right? For me to wear that jersey, I better go to the gym, work out really well because it's very form fitting. I wear some of these jerseys when I go out, right? But the Dundee one is the only one I don't want to wear because it's really form fitting. Like it really accentuates all your curves. So if you got no curves, you're in trouble. If you got the curves in the wrong place, you're in deep trouble too. What the? Where have you been all my life? Holy cow, this guy is good. Knocks ball, stays back, dives into tackles. Dives into tackles is not necessarily a bad thing unless you've got competitive streak. Okay. We put in a bid for the fella, let's see what he wants. Bayer Leverkusen, he's a fringe player, about 11.45 transfer. He's actually a good player for the future. He's got bravery, anticipation, very good work rate, very good stamina, some jumping reach. I mean, he can play. He's got extremely good first touch. This guy can bring the ball out of defense. He can play as a central defender. He can play as a wide center back. He can't play as in defense, he's probably a basic defensive midfielder. I don't expect him to do anything flashy. Right? He's off the ball, precludes him from any roaming roles. He can't play as a box-to-box midfielder. He can't really play. I won't say he can't play. I don't think he'll be exceptional as a box-to-box or roaming midfielder or a CMA. He's basically what we call a very, very good anchor man or a DM. So if you want somebody who stays back all the time, doesn't run forward, he's the player for you. On second thoughts, I'm not signing him because I'm very front foot, right? My players all go and attack. I don't like to have too many players going, boss, you know what? I'm going to stay back and defend. Yes, official kits are all slim fit. You're right. All the official kits are super slim fit, right? Your replica kits are the ones that are not slim fit. That one is super slim, boy. It's like very, very tight, no? When I put it on. Not all jerseys are like that. I've got the original Liverpool jerseys which I got from Anfield. Okay, right. I got a few. I got the 1990s jersey, right? When we were Harry Kewell and company in the team, right? I got their jersey. The one with crown paints, right? I have that one. I got a few Liverpool jerseys. I got 3 Liverpool jerseys. Yeah, but that's not form fitting. Yeah, some of them are not form fitting. Or the 90s jerseys are so baggy. What about the 90s shorts, man? That you have the baggy jersey and the super high cut shorts, right? The high cut shorts, bro. Remember those? We went through a phase where it was baggy and high cut shorts. Man, I remembered when I used to wear those kind of shorts. And see, the thing about me is when I used to run track, I was in a mixed school, boys and girls, right? And the stadium wasn't far from my school. It was like a 2-kilometer jog. So I always, before, I would be in class all the way until my races until I was going to run my races. So if my race is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll be in school all the way until about 1 o'clock. Then I'll decide, okay, fine, you know what? I'm going to run to the stadium because the teachers will let me go because I'm running in the nationals, right? So I would change. So I go and change. I come here and put my stuff in the bag in the classroom. And my shorts were high cut, very high, running shorts, right? Super. Literally, it leaves no room to your imagination. The kind of shorts, man. I still wear those kind of shorts when I run. I can't run in anything. I can't wear baggy shorts. There's no way. They run up and down your ass all day, man. Very annoying. I hate those shorts. Oi, what's happened? Oh, yeah. You are not unavailable because Uncle cannot get players in. Astarian, Magri, Bogart, Bensic, Ponticelli, LeBron, Pedro. Wow. Look at this, man. Skywing is feeling the pressure. Okay, let's go. Skywing, you play here. Magri, you play here. Magri, Bogart, Wink. Okay, put Wink on the right. Bogart in the center. Lingmo, you come in here. Okay, Fonseca, Pedro Biasi, LeBron. Oskan Skilkimas. Okay, one of the reasons why I'm playing this is because we can. Batolek. Because I got to think of the players now, right? So, never mind. Whatever. The 94 USA kit was the best kit. This year's USA kit is the worst kit I've seen. Terrible design. It's like, the USA kit has never been a nice kit. They don't have a good kit. The only one was the one when they hosted the World Cup. That was the only one that was nice. After that, all their kits were basically crap. You think that the Americans come up with nice kits? I like the Italian kits though. The Italian kits traditionally all quite nice. Simple blue but very nice. I like it. It's very simple. I like the simplicity in the design. And then they got this accents, right? Small accents all over their jerseys, which is not bad as well. Oh, we're playing Barcelona. It's like as if we didn't know, no? Like, okay, guess what? We're just playing Barcelona today. Oh, all right, okay, fine, no problems. It's just Barcelona. And I didn't even give two thoughts about who's playing. All we need is a goal, huh? No, now we need two. Fluminense, I haven't got the Fluminense jersey here. Yeah. I got a few. I haven't got the Fluminense jersey. I can actually look at my jerseys from here. I got a lot of black jerseys. I got reds, greens. I got some horrific looking jerseys as well. Like, I don't know what came over. Like, I've got the Irish jersey. The Irish jersey, right? I got a Scotland's jersey. Okay, I got Scotland, Wales, Ireland, and England. All of them. Okay. My wife hates the Irish jersey. She sees me wearing the Irish jersey. She goes, "What are you wearing?" I'm like, okay. Like, the first time she saw the Irish jersey, because the jerseys come to the house and unpack there, right? My wife looking at the jerseys going, "What came over you?" I just wanted to complete the collection. That's all. She's like, right, okay. She likes the Swedish jersey, the Dutch jersey, the Dundee United jersey, the South American jersey. She likes most of them, almost all of them she likes. Right? I'm not looking at this game. You're not going to lose this game. Right? I'm just like, okay. That's it. Enjoy yourselves. I need to see how this tactic also plays out against different systems, because I haven't been playing it for a long time. And looks good. Nobody looks good in green. Yeah, boy. Tell me about it. I got hold on. But the Mexican green jersey is actually very nice. The one when they hosted the World Cup. Yeah. That is one of the best jerseys I've seen. because it's the design. I like the small little details on jerseys, you know? Like the French national jersey. Okay, the French is one of the best when they hosted the World Cup. Picking one. This jersey. Here we go. This is such a cool jersey, right? Look at this, man. It's got this though. This is one of the best of the. I mean, like, okay, screw the game. Who's watching the game? I'm not watching the game. Okay, there we go. Sony cam. Okay, we're not watching the game, right? Looking at jerseys. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, which jersey? Have you ever had a jersey that comes with a shoelace? I mean, if you got a shoelace problem, just come to this jersey, take it out, you got a shoelace here. This is one of the best jerseys. I mean, I love this jersey, but when they wore this jersey, they brought a tear to my. I was crying this World Cup. This Euros, right? This one, I cried. I cried because there was such a fantastic team. The jersey that I don't have, surprisingly, right? Jersey I don't have with Brazil. Everybody asks me, so where's your Brazilian jerseys? I got Brazilian clubs, but I don't have the Brazilian national jersey. They gotta ask me why you don't have a single Brazilian national jersey. It's because every Tom, Dick, and Harry, Mary, Jane, and Sally in Southeast Asia has a bloody Brazilian jersey. Everybody's wearing a Brazilian jersey, you know. You go out, right? You go to a bar, everybody's wearing a Brazilian jersey. So I will come into the bar with the Croatian jersey. Right, I wear the Croatian jersey. When people are wearing football jerseys, right, I will intentionally pick the more obscure jerseys people have not seen. Right, they come with, then they go with that. I come in with the Ghana jersey. Ghana has got nice. Ghana has got a jersey that's not bad also. Nigeria's jerseys are all boring. The Super Eagles, all green, but the Ghana jerseys are not bad. They are a bit. They're usually white. The Korean jersey is also very boring, white and black. A lot of white. Yeah. That's a rugby-inspired jersey, right? Let's go, Carney. Correct. Hey, rugby jersey is also quite fun. Can't remember. This was the 1980s. Right. This was the 80s. 80s or 2000. I can't remember. France was host, I think. Whereas this is the jersey Michel Platini was in. Right? You can. It's the Euros or the World Cup that Platini did. Platini was in the team, right? Michel Platini. That's the reason why I got his jersey. It reminds me of Michel Platini. Wait, I go one. Got a lot of red and white. Red is my favorite. One of my favorite colors of jerseys. Red, blue, and cream. Cream jerseys are nice. Okay, the jerseys I don't collect. I will never wear Arsenal in 1,000 years. Not because my best friend is Arsenal. So he's always going like, so I told myself, if I wear an Arsenal jersey, I won't hear the end of it. If he sees an Arsenal jersey in my house, I won't hear the end of it. So I told myself, never own an Arsenal jersey, or else I get into trouble. Yeah. Let's not get our players injured in the process. Get a Mongolia shirt. When Mongolia starts playing football, then we get. I don't. Mongolia hardly ever. I'm in Asia, no. Mongolia hardly ever. I mean, like they might take part in some qualifying competition, but even then also, I don't remember them. Right? Okay, speaking of Mongolia, right? Okay, well, let's go and check. I don't think. No, not this one. Okay, Mongolia is part of China, right? So I don't think they got national team. Mongolia national football team. Okay. Mongolia Genghis Khan. See that? Nickname Genghis Khan. Mongolia Football Federation. I know they're in AFC, but they hardly ever take part. The Mongolia Federation was suspended to conduct any activities until 2001. They welcomed back the federation. Yeah, they got all kinds of problems. Mongolia succeeded in they qualify for the FIFA qualifiers. That's it. The furthest they've ever been. They beat Brunei 3-2 over Toulouse. Oh my goodness. If you have to beat... oh my goodness. That's tough, man. 3-2. There is no way Mongolia will ever qualify for anything, lah. They are one. They are the whipping boys right now. With Philippines beat Mongolia 1-0. Wow, this is new, man. Palestine beat Mongolia. It used to be a time when the scorelines were much bigger, no, like 10-0. Now it's like 1-0. I'm impressed. I mean, Palestine beating Mongolia 1-0, and then all of them playing Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. That's the other thing. This is their national stadium. Mongolia 0-0. They can't even beat the club sides. Look at this. These are all the club sides. Chinese Taipei, come on. Under 23 Chinese Taipei team. This Mongolia team is good. The whipping boys. There we go. There's nothing. I will never. I will, if I buy a jersey, if I get a jersey, it definitely will be Mongolia. Not that I've got anything against the Mongolians, but the thing is, you also want, for me, it's memories, no? You're supporting them. They're not that good. They don't feature very well in the Asian leagues. Yeah, Asian leagues, right? Basically, your top Asian nations, right? Okay, you look at East Asia and then we look at West Asia. Okay, so Northeast Asia. We start from Northeast Asia. Oh man, Asia is a big place. Okay, your basic nations are Japan, South Korea, right? So these are your basic nations. Japan, South Korea are the top dogs in East Asia. Okay, then you have to look at Australia because Australia is part of Asia now. So we got these are the three top dogs on the eastern side of Asia. Okay, then we move a bit more to Southeast Asia because there are no other nations to consider because Mongolia is not considered. North Korea, no, they haven't. They were about 7 years ago. There was potential for North Korea. They were actually playing quite well, but that was like a one-off, we haven't seen that again. Ever since the 1 year before COVID, and since COVID, they've faded away. Then we got Thailand. Okay, the powerhouses, right? The regional powerhouse there will be Thailand. Thailand, you don't mess. Indonesia has grown in some regards. Malaysia is getting stronger, but the main powerhouse is Thailand. Thailand is the number one outside of Japan, South Korea. Japan, South Korea. Why am I not mentioning China? Because China is such a waste, man. Thailand and China, I think Thailand, I'll still take Thailand over China. All right, okay. So that's the situation in China, basically. Okay. Then, we got Indonesia. Okay. Then after that, we move west. Vietnam, seasonal. Sometimes they're strong, sometimes they're not strong. But Vietnam also has been traditionally not a late bloomer on the scene, right? 10 years ago, Vietnam had its moments, right? Sometimes Vietnam is strong, but then they cannot sustain. But I think in the next 5 years, Vietnam will be our team to watch out for because now that they've got a stronger economy, because all these, you notice one thing about all these nations, right? They've got a very strong economy, behind them. Economically, they're getting very strong. So all the economically strong countries have got strong football teams, right? Japan has got a strong football team. South Korea has got a strong football team. Thailand is economically strong, so they've been quite strong for a while. And then Vietnam, they went through their cycles, just like the economy. They went through the 80s and 90s. There was a time they were nobody wanted to play them because it was strong. Then they dropped off. Vietnam will be a force in about 5 years' time. Yeah. Then we move west a bit. So what you got? India is growing strong. The last couple of years, yes, but it's still not. They're still a few rungs below the best in Asia. So I put India and Thailand. If India were to play Thailand right now, Thailand will beat India. That kind of thing. So India cannot beat South Korea, cannot beat China, maybe even might have a tough time against China. Can't beat the rest of the nations. Okay. Then we move west. West, what we got? Okay, we got the regional powerhouses again. Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Qatar only for one reason. Naturalized citizens coming from overseas. The Qatar have gone. Then their local boys aren't good. Or what they do is they go out there and offer citizenship to half the world. That's what they do. I don't like Qatar one bit, man. Never did. In one moment they're from that country, the next thing you know, I never like Qatar. Saudi Arabia, Iran, I got a lot of respect for these two nations when it comes to their football. Whew. Saudi Arabia and Iran, my goodness, for the years that I watched Iran play, Iran was so strong. They're still strong. They got a very strong league still. Yeah. Lingmore comes here. I say Lingmo, you come here. Don't be shy. Can come in. Okay, then we got Demes Fonseca come here. You've been giving away a lot of penalties, but I might still have faith in you. Don't worry, Ponte. You come in there, you give away a penalty again. I don't worry, it's fine. I expect you to defend, right? Ozan, you play here now. Okay, alright, let's go. Alright, go back to Scramjet. India is cricket, yeah, but football is, you'd be surprised right now because India, the football scene, right, is now driven by the super rich, basically. Franchisee football are basically in India. And there's going to be hope. It's growing. It's actually it's a sport that's growing a lot in the middle class, right? It's a middle class sport right now. So a middle and upper class sport. So it's growing. Cricket, the reason why it's so popular in India is because cricket is rags to riches story. There are a lot of rags to riches story in India for cricket. And cricket is relatively easy to play. All you need is a bat and a ball. Right. So in India, you can play bat and ball, you're playing cricket. Everybody can play cricket. So it's an easy sport. Very accessible to the masses. Right. Even football to some extent as well. If you've got a ball and, whatever. But for me, the last couple of years where Iran has dropped off the map, that's the saddest thing. Because there was a time when Iran was my favorite Asian team. Yeah. My favorite Asian team was Iran. That years when Ali Daei was in the team, they were one of my favorite teams because they had tactics, man, and players. Then the last couple of editions I see international games, right? Iran, the way Iran playing, the way the Iranians play, I was quite disappointed. Because very, very, it was very. I didn't feel the free flow of the Iranian system. And I watched Saudi Arabia in the last World Cup. I was so impressed again because Saudi Arabia suddenly came out with this deep block but high press, right? So they played a very, very interesting variation of football where they would be very compressed when they have to defend, but they also played that block will move up and down the pitch, no? So sometimes you see them pressing quite high up the pitch. They're very aggressive. So I like watching Iran play. Saudi Arabia. Yeah. So these nations are pretty good, but a lot of these, you look at all these nations, right? All the economically well-to-do countries have got the capacity to invest in the sport, except for Singapore, of course. Singapore won't invest; they'll just buy players. That's it. When will Singapore qualify for the Asian Cup? That will never happen. Not in 1,000 years. The only way Singapore will qualify for the Asian Cup is when Singapore starts giving citizens naturalized citizenship in Singapore. That shit, man. Singapore's not going to do that. Singapore's never going to invest in football. It hardly does. There's a lot of bullshit. As far as I'm concerned, whatever the S League has done is, forget it, I don't think Singapore football is going anywhere. Because if we're talking about football development in Singapore, there has to be conscious development, not from the. You gotta look at the grassroots. Because then, when I was in school those days, we had a lot of youth schemes. A lot of youth schemes. Now you want to pick up football as a kid, you gotta go. It's more like, okay, let's go to this academy. It's become very commercialized. So I'm like thinking to myself, that's it, man. No rags to riches story. Which parent in Singapore will want their children to go and pick up football? The other thing is, parents don't want their children to play football in Singapore. The moment the child comes and says, Daddy, I want to be a football player, you get out of my house. That kind of thing, no. Because there's no future for footballers in Singapore, financially. A lot of the footballers that I know in Singapore, right, okay, the great footballers are now all either salesmen or coaches. As salesmen, you know where they sell? They sport shoe salesman, sport shop salesman, that kind of thing. What do you do that? I mean, basically there's no future. So Singapore doesn't, it'll never happen. Singapore, they'll rather go and buy all the players. Just like how they did it with the table tennis team. Singapore's table tennis team comes from China. It's the whole Chinese national team. The guys who did make the Chinese national team made it to the Singapore national team. That kind of thing. I see the Singapore. when you see Singapore, you look at a table tennis team, you just check the table tennis team, right? You know how much money you get for a gold medal in the Olympics? Singapore. If you are in a sport, right, and you win a gold medal in the Olympics, congratulations, you just made $1 million. You're a millionaire. Automatic. Singapore government give 1 million. So guess what happened? All the Chinese say, oh shit, man. First I get PR and I get 1 million? Why not? I'll take it. So we had a few Chinese citizens that actually, Chinese players that actually came over to Singapore. So the question is this then. Do they stay? Yeah. I'm not a big fan of, I like to see players come through the tiers. They're developed by the clubs or the homegrown talent, that kind of thing. But that's never gonna happen. So yeah, we live with what we have. Guys, we got a slight problem. We gotta have a few players suspended, so we got a slight problem. We can upgrade the 2 here. But why is he on automatic? He's on automatic. I just realized it though. The wing back on the right is on automatic. I was like, what? He came on, right? We changed his role, but we forgot. He's been playing on automatic all the way. Shit, we're in trouble. We talk. Nobody, I didn't even bother looking at his role. Singaporeans do support sport, but the problem is sport in Singapore is this as well. Okay, if you are gonna play sports in Singapore, okay, now that drugs are taking marijuana is legal in Thailand. Okay, well now we have a situation in Singapore. All right, okay, basically there's a very very hardcore rule in Singapore. With Singapore. Yes, okay, the rule is this, right? If you want to come to Singapore, you better jolly well make sure that when you come to immigration, okay, you are clean. That you have had no consumption of drugs in the last 24 hours. Okay, if you have had any drugs in your system in the last 24 hours and they track you and they spot you, you might get into trouble. Okay, so let's just get there, get that out of the way. Okay, what happened in Singapore is Singapore actually had a gold medal Olympian. Yeah, Singapore's only time we got a gold medal Olympian. Yeah, he's a swimming superstar. Apparently, him and his friends, oh my goodness, they had a bit of a joint party. I think something I can't remember the exact thing that happened. But from what I recollect, I think he was suspended because of having substances. And then he's suspended. In Singapore, if you ever an athlete and you get caught with substances, it's over. Yeah, I'm not saying it's okay. Of course not. I don't do drugs, and I got low tolerance for people that do it. Okay. But I feel sorry. You can't make mistakes as an athlete in Singapore. If you make a mistake as an athlete in Singapore, that's it, man. You find a lot of your sponsorships evaporating, your financial grants evaporating, which is what happened to these guys. Which is fair. I mean, a lot of the money that comes from state coffers, right? What is this guy doing? I don't get what this guy, maybe he's marking this guy. We should never have scored the equalizer. No? So Singapore has support. We support table tennis. Did you know at one point Singapore had the world's best squash player? Our squash team was #1 in the world. No? There was a time, Singapore had a player called this guy. Okay, I'll show you. Okay. Okay, we had a squash player, Peter Hill. He's a pure Singaporean, pure breed Singaporean, right? Okay, all right. Okay, Peter Hill. Squash Singapore. Obviously, he's not there. I think he's as old as me now. Okay, Peter Hill, squash Singapore. There. This guy, Peter Hill. Okay, now he's clinching in the... now he takes part in the Masters, man. There, Peter Hill. Right. This is Peter Hill. Okay. Now Asian Masters Championship. Okay. But Peter Hill, got Wikipedia, not you? Peter Hill, squash. Wait. Peter Hill. Peter Hill, Singapore World Record. 55. I don't think history beckons so never this was compete in the world doubles. Glory days. Zainal Abidin. These guys are all legends. These guys, Zainal Abidin, I played squash, okay? Okay, we played squash. I played squash, and this is the time when we were our world number 6 team. This is the year that I was playing squash as well. I mean, this is the 80s. Okay, this is when this was the golden years for sport in Singapore, no? Because we had our athletes, right? Asian champions, okay? We had runners, okay? Asian Games runners, okay? We had squash players, right? Who were in the top rankings in the world, okay? So these were our golden years, no? And these are all my generation, right? All of us. These are like in the same years as me, right? I of course I wasn't a squash player like them, lah. I was hardly in the team. One of my friends is actually inside here. He's my classmate. One of my friends is actually in this one of these pictures. Where is he? Yeah, Julius Irving Fu Manchu, one of my best friends. Yeah, we had the after that we took part. Now he spends all his time playing golf. But these were the years when we were one of the best. Okay, all right, and we were collecting medals left, right, and center. No? You know what happened to the squash team? The place where we used to train is gone now. It's gone. They're demolishing the whole place, and they said, okay, fine. So the history of where we were training all those years, okay, where at the squash center in Kallang, where we used to train all the time. All of us trained there. That's the squash center, and across from the squash center is where I used to run track, because that was a centralized area where you used to train. All gone. Yeah, a bit disappointing. Joseph Schooling, you think the thing about this is, right, the Singapore government was to take credit for Joseph Schooling, when in reality the government did fuck all for Joseph Schooling. They did fuck all for Joseph Schooling. It was his father who did everything, no. You know how they had to work their socks off just to get him what do you call it? Oh man. The Singapore government, the politicians are very quick to come through the door and they want to take a picture with the guy who's got a gold medal. Trust me, they're damn quick to do it. He become a superstar. Yeah, they'll be the first through the door, man. Like the Malaysians, right? At one point, right? Michelle Yeoh, for example, she won an Oscar for Everything Everywhere All at Once, right? Okay, so then some local fellas, the minister came out and said, oh yeah, this is a credit to our local film industry. I said, fuck you. She left the industry. She couldn't even get a big break here. Okay, she had to go to Hong Kong. She went to Hong Kong. She did a modeling, and then after that she got into movies. She got into she basically had to get a breakthrough in Hong Kong. Yeah, but the politicians are damn quick, right, to come out the shadows and go like, yeah, we did all we here, we support this, we support bullshit. All that nobody, man. Sure, who the fuck nurtured Schooling? Schooling did all the hard work himself, man. Then we have the other one is the Singaporean football players, right? Fandi Ahmad's kids, right, are actually very talented, no? But you see, the thing about this is, right, when Singapore, national service in Singapore, I get the whole importance of doing national service. But national service in Singapore, if you got a sportsman, I don't know, I'll probably get into trouble for saying it, but I don't think national service in Singapore should. I think any person who wants to get citizenship in Singapore, I don't give a flying fuck where you come from. You want to go from China and you want to buy a bloody property in Singapore, you go and do national service first before you get citizenship. Because PR, you want to get PR, you better do. Why can't you go and do national service in Singapore? Yeah. Because a lot of, every Tom, Dick and Harry is walking to Singapore now, properties are going. We've got Chinese billionaires buying up properties in Singapore, and it's happening in London, it's happening in everywhere. The rich are buying up properties left, right, and center because rents are going up. Where do you think they're going to park their money? And now what's happening to people who live in that area? They can't afford the property. Rents, a basement apartment in Toronto right now is 2,000 to 3,000 euros. A basement fucking apartment is about 2,000 to 3,000 euros a month rental. Singapore, let's not talk about Singapore. Singapore, a bloody room like this size probably costs you about 1,500 euro. Yeah, a month. A room like this size. Basically, you got one room, one bed, one cupboard, 1,500 euro. Yeah. So whatever, I think the priorities in Singapore have basically gone south, Yeah. I'm not suggesting that they should have a whole society that's I don't know what, we carrying youth or subsidizing the poor. I mean, I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for equity. Yeah. So that's why when it comes to sports, discussion about sports, I get a bit agitated, especially in Singapore. Fuck that shit, man. I was tired of this already. We'll never see the glory years like this ever again. This is one of the greatest squash teams of Southeast Asia. At one point, our squash players, right? Peter Hill was Jahangir Khan and Peter Hill. I don't know if you guys remember Jahangir Khan. Jahangir Khan was a Pakistani squash player, and Peter Hill used to have a rivalry, at the top of in the squash world. But then again, not a lot of people know that, so the younger generation also forgets that. I remember a good Singapore dart player. Yeah, darts okay, but Singapore probably. Yeah. There's no room for that, man. I just find it very disappointing, because sport has no money, no economic value. Bogart, why you missed that? Oh my God, you were put through, Bogey. Come on, shout. I still like my scramjet system. Bogart, put through. Missed that. What the heck, man? Tamel, Lingmo, Fonseca, Ozan, Pedra Biasi, Acosta. How Ronaldo's son is doing in FM23? His fullness, I don't know. Hope he's doing well. I haven't met Ronaldinho's son yet. And they are normally born 25th January 2005. Probably not too late already, I'm 2030 something already. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Get there. Nice. What's this? Wink. Not wink One of your defensive wingers correct. Go there. Pedra Biasi. Wing's aggression makes him cover ground quite well. Pedra Biasi, get in there. Good. What a save from the keeper. What a save from our keeper, man. Nice. I love this. Command of area, aerial reach, and handling. Okay, we got Lingmo now with a throw to Bogart. Bogart slips it to Magri and plays it. Demand more. Suditro last season surprised us by defeating us, so we cannot take them. We got to give them some respect. They can surprise. They have surprised us before, right? Yeah, Magri. Keeper. Magri. Okay, Magri's coming off. Bring them more. Magri's coming off half time. Ponticelli, where you coming? Alright. Okay, Bensic for Pedro Bias. Again, no. Defensive winger support. Okay. We can keep this substitution till later. Okay, what about the center back? Oh, these are all youngsters, man. Senior players not here. We didn't bring the seniors. We only brought the youngsters with us, all the 20-years. Hope you're able to afford your bid by 835. Yeah, man. You better save a lot of money, you know. Tell you right now. You better save tons of money. Or your cash. The biggest problem for young Singaporeans right now is cash on hand. Yeah. You gotta put there about every month. I think you need about 50,000 cash in hand. 50 to 60,000 cash in hand. So every time you get a bonus, right? My advice to you, every time you get a bonus, don't spend it. Park it. Bonus, park it every year. You gotta put aside like 1K every month, man, if you can do it. Oh, what a goal. What a second goal. The biggest regret I made when I was in Singapore last time, when I was young, right? The biggest mistake I made, okay, was my first property. My very first property. I bought a piece of property in Singapore that I could just afford. I could afford. That was my biggest mistake. I should have bought a property in Singapore that I couldn't afford. Meaning, if I buy this property, I gotta make sure that I'm working my ass off. I have to make sure that my salary, because salaries will keep going up, right? So you don't buy a property you can just afford. You buy a property because your salary is going to go up, right? So the question is, you don't buy a property that, hey, I can afford 1,000 a month payment. No, go for them. Go for whatever, however high you can go. I'm not suggesting you go and buy like a bloody 100 million house, right? So let's say your loan capacity is what, 200,000? Okay. Your loan capacity is 200,000, 300,000. So you can probably push to the hill about 500,000, 5 to 600,000. Then go and buy a property. Your first property, try and make it private. Not HDB. If you can do it, man, you will accelerate in in terms of your growth in Singapore. In terms of your capital accumulation, you'll be accumulating capital at a much faster rate than somebody who's buying HDB, BTO. Yeah, I wouldn't buy BTO. BTO, you know when you buy? When you're about to retire. That's when you buy BTO. That means you sell your expensive property by the time you're about 60 years old, right? 60, 50, 45. You see, you're buying up. That's what Singaporeans do. You buy and then you sell after that. Don't hang on to your property. I mean, that's what I would have done. If I had learned that lesson very young, different story. No. Okay, you got more Sally, you put him there. Yeah. Only thing I didn't do properly. Oh, we don't have to put Moselli there. We can put Moselli in the center, put Moselli and then put Ponticelli. And don't buy a car, man. Wow. Jahangir Khan was a legend. One of the best squash players I've ever seen, man. For me, we had a few squash players. We got Peter Hill, Zainal Abidin. Those are the top 2 squash players in Singapore. Okay. Then coming up, my generation, because Peter Hill and Jahangir Khan is not my generation, they're older than me. So my generation is Julius Irving Fu Manchu. Julius Irving Fu. He is Julius Fu. Right. He was our last generation. So that was him. But by then, I think we dropped off the world ranking already. Yeah. We have dropped off the world. We are no longer a powerhouse anymore. Which is kind of sad. Now squash, I think squash is non-existent in Singapore. Apart from Victoria Junior College, right? I'm not even sure. Does VJC still have the squash courts there? I used to go to I was one of the first few guys to play in the VJC squash courts. Yeah. Before the squash court was, before the school opened, before the school had its official opening ceremony, I was already playing the squash courts in VJC. A long time ago. NUS National University of Singapore also has got squash courts. Yeah. But not a lot, but decent squash courts. One of the best sports, man. Oh, Singapore had a damn good squash team. We had a damn good squash team, man. Oh, man. We had a world-class squash team, no? Yeah. But those days, Malaysia was nowhere near us. Cannot smell. We meet Malaysia, we pau kao liao the whole of South. Do you know that we were the best team, one of the best teams in Asia? The only other team that could beat us was Pakistan. Yeah. Nobody can touch us in Asia. Everybody we pau kao liao the whole of Asia. Oops, hit the microphone. But now in the last couple of years, it's all Malaysia lah. Yeah. Because Malaysia actually have when it comes to sports, right? Malaysia they have a better homegrown development scheme for their sports. Yeah, like for example, gymnastics, right? Oh my goodness, I tell you right now, when it comes to things like gymnastics in school, there's a full-on nurturing program for kids from the ages of 5 to 6. Yeah, full on. And there's cash grants, development grants, all the way. You can be a poor person in Malaysia and you can make sports a viable career choice. That's the thing I like about Malaysia. In Singapore, you can be a poor person, but playing sports is not a viable career choice for you. That's the difference between Malaysia and Singapore right now. There's a big world of difference between the two of them. I mean, apart from the fact, Malaysia got this. Singaporean gangster. I tell you, you gotta be a Singaporean gangster right now. Don't go to Orchard Towers. That's all. Orchard. I still remember that there was a time one of my friends, right? I was in Singapore, right? So I went out with this girl, my friend's wife. So I flew in. I went out with her, and then she told me, Daljit, let's go out drinking with my friends. I said, okay, fine. Where you don't go? Then I trusted her, but because of famous last words, man. Famous last words. So first things first, she tells me, Daljit, give me Brannigan's. I'm like, what the fuck you want me to go to Brannigan's for? Because Brannigan, I know it's still called Brannigan's, the one under Hyatt. Not under Hyatt. Shit, what's that place called? Not Hyatt. What's that place? Near Far East Plaza, Can't remember. There's a hotel and then there's this basement bar kind of thing near Far East Plaza lah. I think it's before Far East Plaza, after Scott's, right? And between that, there's a bar. So I went there with my friend. She brought me there. My friend's wife, I tell you, I was looking at the situation. Okay. The first thing I did, I went inside that bar. There were so many fellas there. So I was like looking at the story. I said, hey, what are all these? Okay. Everyone drinking. So my nature, the thing about me and drinking is this. Okay. First, I don't drink a lot of people. Okay. That's me. I'm not very sociable. I mean, I won't say I'm not sociable, but I'm a person that is more comfortable with himself. Okay. So what I did was, the first thing I did, I went there. I see her talking to a lot of girls. I say, I'll leave you be lah. I'm not going to disturb your girls hanging out. All of you, go and enjoy yourself. I go to the bar by myself. And by myself, at the bar, I have a bottle of scotch. Okay? So I'm sitting down there with a bottle of scotch because I'm the kind of person. I'm not going to spend 30, I think it's like 30 Sing dollars on one miserable glass of whiskey water or whiskey neat when the whole fucking bottle is only $200. So I'm doing the math in my head going, I'm going to sit down here, I'm going to finish half the bottle by myself. For the price I pay for half the bottle, I might as well get a bottle, right? It's still cheaper. Okay. Then they don't have to keep coming up and down, right? Just leave the bottle and just drink. So I'm drinking by myself, looking at the scene. That's me. Next thing you know, 20 minutes later, about 1 or 2 hours later, they invite me to the table. See how far bottles take you in Singapore. The moment you get a bottle, girls want to sit down with you. I'm like, okay, whatever. Then after that, the same girl said, okay, this is my friend's wife. Okay, this is my friend's wife. Next thing you know, they asked me to go to a place called Orchard Towers. They didn't mention Orchard Towers to me. They said, we're going to go drinking somewhere else. I said, okay, fine, let's go. Happy, I'll follow you all like an idiot. The next thing you know, I'm in Orchard Towers. By then, it's too late, right? It's too late. I'm walking into Orchard Towers already. And Orchard Tower is the last place in Singapore you want to go to because it's like a gangster haven. It's all gangsters. Gangsters, and you go in there, you go to the wrong bar, you end up with bills with added, you might even find your bill with extra zeros inside there. That kind of shit. So, all inside there, and I am drinking. Now again, me, nature again. So I walk inside again, order another bottle because I'm now, but by now I've taken the stupidity to a new level. I should just had a beer. No, I had to order a bottle. So I'm there sitting because I'm the kind of person I just drink by myself. I'm all about cost savings. It's like, okay, drinking, and I don't get drunk, right? So bam, boom, bam, bam, bam. And after a while later, I'm looking at the situation, going, shit, I'm in the wrong place. Now the girls are coming up to me and wanting to play this stupid game. Like gambling game. And after a while I have to get out of that place, man. I had to get out of the place because I realized that my friend's wife, her friends are all hunters, meaning they are the type they go and they want to get people to spend money on them. If they don't spend money on them, what will happen is you end up being, because I saw a very dangerous situation develop. No? Like guys were looking very dodgy around the girls after a while. That's when I quietly told my friend's wife, I said, listen, look, I gotta give you two choices. And the first choice is either I carry you out of this place or you walk out of this place with me because I'm fucking off. I told her straight in the face like this. I'm fucking off. I'm not staying here. I left that place. That is Orchard Towers, okay? Orchard Towers, they hunt for the lone wolf. Yeah. And what will happen is these people, they will get you into trouble. There's a lot of drama. There are a lot of stories of Orchard Towers. These kind of stories that came from Orchard Towers. If you ever, the whole zone there I never touched, no. And then after this, right, the police came down hard on the whole area because it was the police came down hard. Now Orchard Towers, all the pubs and the bars, right, have their licenses yanked, which is good news, man. For about fucking time. I'm a loner. When I go to bars, I'm a loner. Yeah, I go. Yeah, sometimes I go with friends, like good friends. I might be there with them, but I like to watch the whole world. I'm like one of those guys who's an observer. I like to go and watch the whole world pass me by, kind of thing, right? I like to observe people. Like this guy, this guy and this girl are going out, or there's a first date. This guy, this girl, okay, there's a husband and wife, they're having trouble. Or then look at this guy shouldn't be drinking. The classic. You never drink when you're in a bad mood, right? There's a first rule of drinking. You never ever go and drink when you're in a bad mood. Okay? I once went out with a friend of mine. See, I got very strange friends. This is why I don't drink a lot with people. So this guy, okay, his height, he's not very tall. So he's not very tall. So I think that affected his personality to some extent because what a goal! Yeah, he's got a bit of an inferiority complex, I think. But the thing is, one day I think was depressed for some strange reason. But he said, Daljit, let's go out drinking. I said, you're depressed. You shouldn't go out drinking. He says, no, I want to go out drinking. So he said, Daljit, you got friends? I said, yeah, we're going to ask a couple of girls to join us. Okay, we brought out girls. So I asked the girls to come out. So here we are, and I'm trying to score. Okay, I want to score that night. Yeah, and he is out with me. And here I am trying to score, and here he is drinking and he's depressed. So he's starting to talk to the girl, and the next thing you know, he's crying. He's crying in her arms. I'm like looking at him going, oi, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Hey, your friend is crying in her arms. You're so adorable. I'm like looking at the guy, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, he's crying in a girl's arms and he's got the girl. I was so angry. I am trying to score. And there I have this guy who's depressed. I told him he shouldn't be going out. That's when I realized, right? Some guys when they're depressed and they drink and they cry, they should go out. They should go out and drink. Some beautiful woman will be, feeling a bit, she might want to come and rescue you, you know what I mean? So that happened to this guy, man. I was like, what the fuck? Stupid stories. That's to entertain you all. Singapore got a lot of funny things happen. Don't worry. We got a lot of funny stories in Singapore. This same person, right? The same person, okay? The same person. I mean, this guy was a classic, okay? Okay, all right. So, he was going to get married. So, this I did to him. Until today, he doesn't know, no. He said, in fact, the guy does not know until today, okay? So, what happened was, he was getting married. Yeah, he's so happy. Yeah. So, stag night, right? So, I got him absolutely hammered. Like, we did everything. We did from Long Island teas, mixed alcohol, everything until. Have you ever heard of taking alcohol through your nose? Even that, okay? Snorting drinks. I mean, literally put the alcohol on the base of a glass and you snort the bloody thing up your nose. Okay, even did that. So he was completely hammered. Right? His brother was this is the important caveat here. His brother was with us. So before anybody judges me, his brother was with us. So we got green light from his brother also. I brought him to a place and basically, he was given a choice of 3 girls. Or 2 girls and 1 that looked like a girl. Okay. He ended up in bed with the person that looked like a girl. We don't know if he ended up in bed. I have no idea because the door opened, he went in. Okay, he went in. So we don't know who he picked. I mean, we don't know what happened after. I only know who he picked. So I only know that when we picked him up a few hours later, he was smiling from ear to ear. But I know that he ended up that night with a guy. So my question to his brother after that was, does he I won't judge him, everybody's got, their own peculiar, everybody's their style. Yeah, you like this, yeah, that's you, the kind of thing, right? Who am I to judge? If this floats your boat, go for it, right? Yeah. But until today, he doesn't know, no. Because the next day, he asked me, Daljit, what happened that night? I said, nothing, you had a good time. Until today, he does not know. And it's been 30 fucking years. 30 years I've had this story. And it's happened. So he does not know. I've said this, I know he doesn't watch me streaming. He doesn't watch me stream. So he has absolutely no idea that he is the subject of a lot of stories. That he's the same. Oh man, I'm lost 5'2". No? We're just talking about him. Yeah, the players are considered 5 against 5. I'm just talking. We're not even paying attention to the game anymore. Right? We just got clobbered. Yeah, speaking of which, right, I got to check, boy. Oh no. Uh-oh. Hey, I just lost the game. I gotta pick up my kids, man. I looked at the time. It's 8:30. 8:30 is my daddy goes to pick up the kids. So I just realized that I gotta wrap things up, man. We talk about my friend ending up. Hey, Jungsa, how are you, man? We're just relaxed. Part of me is also a bit disappointed. I just want to finish in European spots this season. We screwed up, right? One big screw up was, you know what happened? We signed this player and I can't register him. I deregister another player. Can't register him. I don't know. I think it's too late already, right? We can't register anyone now. Where is he? The midfielder. There we go. This guy. Because he's already played for 2 teams this season, so he can't play. Right. So we gotta play this Papa Shiveli back in. I don't know if that can work. We'll find out soon enough. Hey, no, I can't find out soon enough. Sheesh kebabs. I gotta go and pick up my kids, man. Yeah, okay. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. There is a video coming out in half an hour's time. It's a basic LLM guide. It's an LLM guide. I hope you guys find it useful. It's for the guys out there who it's for those guys out there who ask me questions about LLM, right? So it's a very quick, simple guide on LLM football, right? Basically, it covers the main what you call it? The main things, right? So it covers all the main things. So if you guys have any more questions, right, just pop them in. If you have any videos that you want me to cover, let me know. Yeah, you know how to find me anyway, so just let me know. And meanwhile, you guys take care of yourselves. I gotta go. I'm kind of late, so I gotta go and pick up my son. So you guys stay safe, take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.